Hi, my name is Dylan, and I am 12 years old. This is where I live, and this is my family. My mum, my brother, and my sister. Today I had a big argument with my mum. I know my behaviour was wrong, and I feel bad about all the horrible things I said. After we argue, my mum always comes to my room, and we have a chat. I get all of her attention. I get her all to myself, and that feels good.
When a child or teen acts in an unacceptable way, this is often a cue that they are having a problem. Dylan feels very distant from his mum and misses the closeness he felt as a younger child. Dylan's mum has a lot on her plate, with a stressful job and younger children to look after. When Dylan was much younger, there used to be a strong connection. As Dylan approaches his teenage years, now there is a disconnection. Without a strong connection, some children and young people can feel unsafe and insecure, and will often try to take control to restore their feeling of safety. Some children will use violence to try and take control, while others may skip school or become isolated. Most don't do this consciously. This is an unconscious behaviour that has developed over a period of time. This becomes a vicious cycle, which starts with the child feeling unsafe. The child then takes control, and often the parent or carer struggles to manage, and the cycle continues. Feelings of insecurity can be intensified by a family breakdown, bullying in school, or falling out with friends, all of which can lead to further emotional disconnection. So why does this disconnection happen? Our modern world is full of distractions, which can be a catalyst for disconnection. In the last 30 years, our world has changed. We have phones and tablets and games consoles and endless TV channels, and not forgetting social media. Many of us spend hours each day connecting with technology, which can lead to a disconnection in our relationships. Sometimes we can be sitting right next to our child, but at the same time we can be a million miles away in our head. When life is busy and stressful, technology can be a useful distraction and help us to relax. The key is finding a balance, as often the same technology that brings us together can create separation and disconnection. How can we be more connected? There are lots of ways that we can reconnect. Take some time every day to give your child your full and undivided attention. This does not need to be for long, but it's better if it happens often. Put down distractions, find out about their day, take an interest in something they're doing, even if you're not interested. When there is more time, you could plan an activity. Reading, playing a game, watching a film, or going for a walk are good ways to connect. With older teens, finding ways to connect is more difficult, but it's not impossible. Although they may show disapproval at your attempts to connect, deep down they will appreciate it. So don't give up, it gets easier over time. Taking the time to connect also improves our relationships. Dylan's mum got some help from a support worker. and this helped her to think differently about Dylan's behaviour. Instead of thinking, what's wrong with Dylan, his mum began to think, what's going on for Dylan? Instead of seeing Dylan as being the problem, Mum understood that Dylan was having a problem. When we understand our child is having a problem, we are much more likely to respond with empathy and compassion. Instead of reacting with anger, we're more likely to talk and listen.
Me and Mum have been getting on a lot better lately, and we hardly ever argue. I've been helping out looking after my brother and sister, and even earned myself some pocket money. Mum said she was sorry she had been so busy lately. Mum says she is making more time to make sure we all feel safe by staying connected. I'm not sure exactly what she means, but I'm glad things are getting better. Mum seems a lot less stressed and has been helping me with my reading. This week we talked about a problem I was having in school. Talking about it helped a lot, and I won't be afraid to talk to Mum if it happens again.
When children and young people use controlling behaviours, this is a cue that they feel unsafe. Staying connected helps children to feel safe and in control of their environment. So please stay safe and stay connected.